amp truck time. You guys remember a little while back, got this thing mostly restored. New upholstery, center console out of a late model Chevy Silverado, which isn't bolted down yet because it's hiding. Oh, well, it's hiding trash. It's hiding trash, but it's also hiding an ARC audio amplifier. All kinds of trash in here. And this is a 5-channel amp from ARC Audio. Really good amplifier. This is an older model, and when I installed it, I bought it used years ago, sat around in the garage. When I finally got around to installing it and hooked it up, the sub channel was buzzing. Like, even with the car off, there was, you know, a problem with it. And contacted the folks at ARC Audio, who actually were cool enough to replace the amp, not with the same one because it's older, but with a brand new X2 5-channel. So we're gonna be replacing that today with this, and depending on how everything sounds, we may swap out some of the speakers that we have in there, because we have some older Kenwood, I don't know if they're 5 1/4 or 6 1/2s in the kick panel. They don't sound great. The rear 6x9s I'm pretty happy with, but we'll probably try these anyway because we have them. And so yeah, today is fix the stereo, because we have a box back here that has 2 really nice MTX 12-inch subwoofers, and they don't sound great right now because we don't even have them hooked up. And when we did have them hooked up, they were bridged with the rear channels. It was just a mess. Neither the rears nor the subs sound good, because we need to separate everything and run these through the crossover network like they're meant to be. So we're gonna fix that here today, and also take this thing and give it a bath, because I have put almost 5,000 miles on it in the last couple of months, and it is filthy. Absolutely filthy. Like, look at the back wheels. The back wheels are nasty. Yeah. Filthy. I don't normally wash anything, but this thing's like brand new again, and it's really nice, so might as well make it nice. All right, step 1, remove our quick release center console. And I apologize for the noise. My neighbor is mowing the lawn. More trash. Road trip food. Got it everywhere. Yeah, so here's what we're looking at. We have sub input, rear input, front input. And what we did just to get through our last road trip was the wires that should have gone here for the subwoofer, we ended up tying them into the rear channel here. And while it plays, it doesn't sound great. So we will unbolt this amp, bolt in the new one. Hopefully the footprint is the same, and then we will retune the crossover network for our speakers. Should be great. Nice thing about doing this swap is the new amp, which is called the X2 1100.5, is very similar to the XDI 1100.5. This is the old version, this is the new version, and the connections are nearly identical. So we'll take this top off, same way we took that top off, and this thing should bolt right in. And everything should plug right in. Now what we're gonna do is vacuum up all the trash in here, and then I'm gonna show you a quick and easy way to figure out what each one of these wires does. All right, so check it out. Average, ordinary, everyday, cordless drill battery. This is a Milwaukee M12, and you don't need to use this brand. You don't even need to use this big of a battery. If you have a 9-volt battery, this trick will work. And anyway, all you're gonna do is figure out which side is positive, which side is negative on your battery, because there's two parts to this. If you can see the speaker, right, and you touch the wires to the speaker, to a battery, and you can see it move or you can hear it, then you can identify which pair of wires goes to which speaker in the car. Even if you can't see the speaker, if you can just hear it, you can figure out which wire goes where. But if you can see the speaker and you touch the wires and you can watch the cone move, if you have the polarity correct, meaning let's just say the blue wire is positive and you hook it to the positive side of the battery and you watch the speaker cone move out, then you know you have the polarity correct. If the cone moves in, the polarity is backwards. So two parts to this. A, this will help you identify which wire goes to which speaker, and B, it'll tell you whether you have the polarity correct. There we go, there's our subwoofers. Okay, so I know that these are our subwoofer wires, and I know blue is positive because I wired this, so these can go right in here. Easy peasy. And now you know how to find which wire goes to which speaker in a car that you didn't wire or don't know anything about. Now I'll continue to wire up my amp, then I'll put our center console / seat back in, and then we're gonna go to the car wash and clean this pig while rocking out all the way there. There she is, all wired up, ready to go. I gotta go find the knobs for the stereo that fell apart and then turn the key and see how it sounds. I'll reset our circuit breaker. Now we have power going to our amp from our battery. Let's see how she sounds, shall we? I was unsuccessful in finding the knobs to this. If there's one gripe I have about the Custom Auto Sounds head unit, is that the knobs suck. They just fall off. Other than that, it functions. It definitely functions. Oh, retro sound, that's the name of this thing. There we go, USB 1. Let's party. October, and I think winter came a little bit early because it is 33 degrees in my neck of the woods, no pun intended. I'm gonna go look at the lake, but I'm pretty sure the lake level has dropped low enough where all the boats are gonna be out of the water here soon, and it's way too cold to ride the stand-ups, so we're gonna move those today. I'm gonna move them over to the warehouse, get them out of the garage, and make some room to work. So, my local lake which was built primarily for flood control, and its second function is power generation. You know, I think way down on the list is fun on the water, you know, boating, fishing, that sort of thing. It gets drained every winter in anticipation of whatever rain we're gonna get. We don't usually get snow at this part of Georgia. And you can see the water level's dropped enough where my neighbor's pontoon is in the mud. Rocks have been exposed. Pretty much, it's the end of summer for us here. Heck, it doesn't even feel like fall at this point. It's 33 degrees out. So I'm gonna move the Yamaha Superjets to the warehouse. Let's go. Whew, this side of the garage is a mess. I'm gonna have to move a few things before we get this out. This time of the year makes me sad. Fewer water toys get used. And by fewer, I mean none. No water toys. It's too chilly. I know what you're saying. Get a wetsuit. Quit being a wuss. You guys don't want to see me in a wetsuit. Let's be honest. I don't want to see me in a wetsuit. Here we go. All right, everybody. For years, you guys have said, not all of you guys and gals, but quite a few of you have said, how can I mail you something? And obviously I work out of my home garage. Don't want to quite give out everybody my home address, although a lot of you have found it. Nice work. I finally have a postal box that you can mail me stuff to. And I made a post in the community tab on YouTube here. I halfway joked, send me whatever you want, but please include your return address, because if you mail me a fruitcake, I'm going to send the bitch back to you. and I really, for a second there, I'm like, uh-oh, what did I just do? I'm going to get a bunch of fruitcakes. And then after I thought that, I thought, I want you to send me fruitcakes because I'm going to find ways to use them here in the shop. Like I'll lube my bandsaw blade with a fruitcake if I need to. Bar soap, whatever, I'll do it. And anyway, I made a post, and like 2 days later, boxes and packages arrived, and I am so excited to open these things. It feels like Christmas to me here, even if it is a fruitcake. So anyway, if you guys at home want to send me stuff, and I happen to open it here on Finnegan's Garage and mention your name in the video, I will definitely send you a Finnegan Speed Marine shirt. So do me a favor, in the package, give me your home address, contact info, email address, phone number, all of it, and shirt size, so that I can send you something back for being really cool and sending me something. And let's just get after it because I'm excited. All right. So for those of you at home that wonder what the address is, I'll put it in the description. I'll put it on the screen. I'll even say it to you right here. It is 3330 Cobb Parkway, Northwest, Suite 324-238. I'm box 238. Acworth, Georgia 30101. And this first one, and everyone in this particular video, because you're the first to ever do this for me, you're all getting a Finnegan Speed Marine shirt. So hopefully this guy, Steven Scott Rogers of Curtis, Wisconsin, hopefully he put all the pertinent info in there because, I'm curious.
And I want to hook brother up. All right, so here we go. Box number 1. Will it explode? Not yet. It hasn't exploded. That's good. That's a good start. There is a note. Yep, I still need my glasses to read. Here we go. Ready to drink non-alcoholic old-fashioned mix. I love me an old-fashioned bourbon-based drink. Good stuff. Carbonated with Angostura bitters. Don't know what that is. I give you a sweet and maple. I was going to send a cranberry and sour, but orders are orders and I'm out. drive on with a heart on. Just think you may drink one and drive and be totally safe for those who don't drink, and it tastes great. Took a bit of time, but I told y'all I would get some for you. Winter's come, so enjoy. When I have some cranberry and sour, I'll send you some. My wife says the sour is to die for. I lost my sense of taste 30 years ago in an accident. Damn. Thank you, Army. We also honor veterans that have passed on these sweet cans. Man, dude, thanks for your service. And thanks for the drinks. Let's see. That is from Stephen Scott Rogers of Curtis, Wisconsin. I don't know if this is his own... brand of, you know, whatever. Or if he's just sending me something he really enjoys. But it's called Northwoods Old Fashioned in a Can. Just add a shot or two. Okay, so it's non-alcoholic. If you just pound it out of the can, you won't get arrested for driving inebriated. Or you can mix it. So, lightly carbonated. That looks killer. There is a website he listed on here. And again, I don't know if this is his or someone else's, but it's called wisconsinsdrink.com. Yes, you do, Wisconsins. All right, Stephen Scott Rogers, you did not include your shirt size, so I'm going to send you an FSM hat because they're pretty universal. All right? Sweet. We're already getting it started with alcohol. I love it. All right. What's next? I have another big box, but it says Snap-on the outside, so I'm going to save that for last because Snap-on. And because apparently I already slashed it open. But I do have more packages and envelopes here, so let's see. All right, this came from Caledonia, Michigan. It says Ganfan Pen. It's an Amazon package though, so I don't think it came directly from whoever sent it. Let's see. All right, no return address. Ganfan Pen, Caledonia, Michigan. I don't know who that is, but I hope there's something in here that tells me. Another Amazon slip. A gift for you. Hope these welding magnets make your job easier. Keep up the great content from... Oh, here we go. Josh Dreiling. Okay, Josh, I don't know if your return address is on here. It's not a fruitcake. Thank you for that. But it is some sweet... I've actually used these before. These are rad. For you guys at home that are like me, oftentimes you end up working by yourself. These are magnets built on a bracket that you can use to hold two things together. They work great for putting two pieces of sheet metal together that you want to butt weld, or holding a backer behind a piece of sheet metal so you can fill the hole. These are wonderful. Dude, thank you, Josh. I appreciate that. And again, Josh, you did not send me your shirt size, so I will send you a hat, okay? And I'm going to put all these back in the package so that I know what it was and who it came from, and I'm definitely going to use it. Thank you, brother. All right, here we go. This is an interesting one. Kind of feels like a DVD. This is from David Bushow, Molino, Oregon, and it's addressed to Mike, Mr. Fruitcake Finnegan. How good to know he's got a good sense of humor. And again, if anybody at home wants to send something to the box, you know, right now I'm not expecting a ton of things, so I'm probably going to open all of them right here on video. And if I do, be sure to send your shirt size so that I can send you a Finnegan Speed Marine shirt. What do we got here? Oh, no way. No way. All right, make sure I got it all. The OG mini trucking logo on a sticker. For those that don't know, one of the first vehicles I ever customized was a 94 Toyota mini truck. And I love mini trucks. I worked at Mini Truckin' Magazine for a few years. There's one that says Mini Garage here. Truck Group, Mini Truckin'. Wait, what? Interesting. Dude, thanks for the stickers. I mean, you guys know where all great stickers go, right? They go right on the vertical bandsaw. So I have plenty of room to put up my Mini Truckin' stickers. So I'm definitely gonna do that. Whoa, did I just throw that away without the address? No, I got it. All right, address is right here. I'll install the stickers later. But in the meantime, David Bushow, thank you very much. I appreciate it. All right, this one says McVitire? I'm not sure. Davenpool, West Virginia? I'm not sure. I am not sure. It's got some interesting stamps on it. It says non-machinable, whatever that means. Ooh, got a letter. You don't get a lot of letters anymore, you know? You get emails and texts, but no letters. All right, here we go. It says, when the glass is half empty, it's time to order a pitcher. There we go. All right, it says, found this at a swap meet at Iron Invasion this fall. You and Blast Me would fit right in. Carolyn and Pat. Oh, McIntyre. Okay. Sorry, missed you at Cordova. Me too. I would have loved to have been there. She's talking about Hot Rod Drag Week when I killed the Hemi and I rebuilt it, but never made it to Cordova. Hope this finds you well and looking forward to seeing more great things from you. Man, that's really cool. Look, it's a little license plate and it says WOW 999. Dude, that's rad. I dig it. Man. All right. Well, there's two of you on this card, Carolyn and Pat McIntyre. And I have your address. I think I can decipher it. And I'll be sending you guys both hats because, again, no shirt size. So you guys going forward, if you do this, if you send something, definitely include a shirt size if you want a t-shirt. All right. No name on this. It just says Newcastle, Indiana. All right. Mike, I absolutely love all your automotive content. I have a 1967 Corvette. Nice. And I have to know the wheels and tires that you put on your C2 1966 Roadkill Corvette. It looks amazing. Did you lower it at all? What's the brand and size of wheels and tires? Those, I believe, are Vision wheels. They're 17 inches. I don't have all the info right here in front of me, but I'll put it in the description of the video. I'll give you the wheel size, tire size, as much as I can. I think we mentioned it all in the Roadkill episode, but I'll definitely put it in there. And this came from Ryan Higgins of Newcastle, Indiana. Ryan, thank you for the letter. I'm stoked you have a 67. 67 and 63 are the best years of those C2 Corvettes, in my opinion, and I'm stoked you got one. All right, the last box. I opened it. Not all the way, but I cracked it open, realized what it was, and then went, I want to show you guys because this is pretty exciting. And it is from Snap-on. And my history with Snap-on tools is long ago and very brief. I installed car stereos for many years, and the Snap-on guy came to our Circuit City store, and I got a mint green Snap-on toolbox. It was beautiful. It came with a little Snap-on wax, and it came with a cover, and I used to wax it every Friday, and I had some Snap-on screwdrivers, and I bought the box, and I bought some screwdrivers, and I didn't buy a lot of Snap-on tools because at the time I couldn't afford them. And over the years, I've been working on my own, either in my small shop in Orange County, California, or here in the garage, and there is no Snap-on tool truck coming around. So I love Snap-on. I just, never really had access to it. And so I was on Instagram a couple weeks ago, and I was in the market for new torque wrenches. And I just made a post and I said, what is everyone's favorite? And overwhelmingly, everybody was like, you have to try, and Snap-on isn't paying for me for this, trust me. You have to buy and try out the Snap-on Flex Head digital ones. And this is the little guy, this is the 1/4 inch one, because these are supposed to be amazingly accurate, and they will record the proper torque even if you flex the head up and down, which is awesome, because there's a lot of times, say like on a big block Chevy, you're in the valley trying to get those 4 head bolts or studs really that are in the valley upside down, and you can put a crow's foot on there, but invariably you end up with a torque wrench moving at an angle it's not really accurate in, and these are supposed to be very accurate. So dude, Snap-on tools, thank you. Like, that's like huge. And then they also send screwdrivers, which is rad. And I don't normally get excited about screwdrivers, but I'm hoping these ones, the tips don't break off of like all my other cheapy ones that I have to, because a lot of times I break screwdrivers. So these are really cool. Anyway, thank you everybody who participated, mailed stuff in. Like I said, I'll send everybody hats because I didn't have any shirt sizes. And if you want to mail me something at the box, I will, probably unbox it here on Finnegan's Garage at some point and show the world. And again, the address to the P.O. Box is in the description of this video. I'll put it on the screen again. And thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. It's cold this year already, so hoodies are back in stock. It's hoodie season. We brought the Blasphemy Speed Part Killer hoodie back because the car's back and running again, and it's freezing outside in Georgia. So if you need a hoodie, go to fsmgarage.com. If you just want some shirts and stickers, send me something here. I might dial you in. All right. See you guys. Bye.